Hey guys, this is Johnny FD. I'm at my favorite outdoor gym in the entire world. This is Hidropark in Kiev, Ukraine. Let me show you why I love it so much. The first thing that you notice about this gym is that it's made entirely out of old Soviet industrial and tank parts. So instead of having traditional weights, you have chains and these just things of, I don't know what they're called, just like leftover Soviet industrial contraptions. And this was entirely made by two guys back in the 70s who wanted an outdoor place for people to train, and it's completely free. The hard part is you never know how much these things weigh, so you kind of just have to lift as much as you possibly can. That's kind of the old Soviet mentality anyways. Some of these accessories you might recognize. This is kind of like a chest fly machine, but instead of having normal weights and a normal bench, you have these that made out of poles, and you have these weights. Some of them are actually labeled, but most of them are just like tank rotors. You have no idea what this machine is, don't worry. I don't either. Like, it's good for sit-ups. Here's the guy lifting these tires. Weights on it. There's some arm wrestling going on. Alright, so even though this seems like a really random, kind of hardcore place to be, and these guys are like pretty tough looking dudes, people here are super cool, like super friendly, and it's actually very safe. Like, I just leave my bag here and I walk around and everyone else does the same. And I think it's because it's such a tough place that nobody wants to screw around or bother anyone here. You kind of just do your thing. There's even an indoor shaded area for when it rains, or actually during the winter when it snows, people still come out to train. There are a few of these unmarked deadlift or weight racks that are so heavy. I've literally never seen anybody lift these. Like, for example, this one made out of this wagon wheel. I tried lifting this, and I can deadlift over 100 kilos, so over 200 pounds, and I could not budge this, and I've never seen anyone move this once. Have you noticed most of these bars are bent just because they're so heavy and they're not really designed to be weightlifting bars. They're literally just like industrial bars. Everything has chains on there just so nobody steals the parts, but also the chains add to a great workout. I have no idea how much this weighs, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Training at Hydropark with tank parts. Dips, weighted dips. So here they even have some boxing bags made out of rubber tires. People train in all the time. And a makeshift ring, which I've actually fought someone in before. It's just sparring. It's kind of a weird experience. And for family fun, everybody hang out here. It's kind of a cool spot. There's even some boxing or MMA sparring going on.
Sasha, light legs.
No, on the.
Oh, no.
Okay. Little stop shit.
Да, кстати. Да, пример.
So I just got done with actually probably 9 rounds of sparring. And I mean, to be honest, it was super light, as you saw. But it's always a bit scary because you're literally walking up to people in a different country saying, oh, do you want to fight? Do you want to have a light fighting match? And there's a language barrier. Sometimes there's egos. Like if you hit them too hard or they hit you too hard, what do? There's like 6 people. And you never know if one person is like, you know, is a teacher and they have the ego. They're like, I can't, you know, like you can't let this guy hit you, so I'm gonna hit him twice as hard. But I've never had a bad experience in Ukraine. I've done this probably 4 or 5 times now. I will just come and just like randomly see people boxing and be like, oh hey, can I join in? It's kind of a bit of casual life.
Если даже иду, я возвращаю мобиль. Отсюда режу. Отсюда. Ага. Переход делаю. А ты только делаю переход. И не поймал. Ага.
There's also a really cool calisthenics area that has a ton of bars. And there's not that many people here right now, but sometimes there's like legit gymnasts or like Olympic style athletes training here.
Чтобы одну фотку сделать, надо миллион фото. Да, у меня так телефон завис.
How cool is this? Whoa. Alright, so what's super cool about Hydropark is right next to the calisthenics area, which is right next to the gym area, is the beach. And it's so nice to be able to just come hang out and just get some sun right after you work out. I love it. There's people here playing beach volleyball. There's people just laying out and just hanging out. They even have lifeguards on duty. So this is the Dnipro River, that means the Kiev. You can kayak here. Most locals claim they won't swim here, but I always see people swimming, so it's really not, probably, I don't know, it's probably not that dirty. It's people suntanning. The weather's turning a bit right now, but it's still nice enough for people to lay out and get a tan. Alright, so the weather's actually turning bad, so I'm gonna head back. But if you guys want to ever check out Hydropark in Kiev, Ukraine, all you have to do is take the metro to the Hydropark station. It's like 3 stops for Maidan, which is kind of the center. It's actually pretty easy to get to. It'll cost you 8 hryvnia, which is 31 cents. And once you're here, everything is free. The gym is free, the beach is free. There's cheap food, nice. You can get a beer, it's just like a nice place to hang out. So highly recommend it. This is a must do when you're in Ukraine, especially when you're in Kyiv. It's one of my favorite highlights. It really kind of shows the ingenuity of people in the 70s and 60s when they were living under communism. They didn't have much, but they had access to labor. They had access to like building supplies. And it's cool that this is still a part of Kiev and Ukraine today, even though, to be honest, it's getting to be a smaller and smaller part. So check it out now while you can, before this history is completely gone.